How's it going, folks? Sam Luke here. So I am putting together some videos that I'm going to put into a playlist on YouTube for you all. That's just going to break down some different parts of the process as far as working in Studio Balfour, working in Encore. For a lot of you, this is going to be your first year working in Encore, so welcome. And for those of you that are already working in there, I think this will hopefully be a good resource for either you or your students, for students that are maybe learning, and then as well as for just a brush up on some of the things that you aren't maybe able to remember. So you can always call me. We have other resources available, but I think this will be helpful just to try and have quick little videos that are targeted towards specific parts of the process so that you don't have to try and go looking through a 35-minute video to find what you're looking for. So right now we're just in Studio Balfour, and I'll just quickly run through a couple of the things in here that I think are going to be valuable to you. So this is our home screen. If you come down here, it'll show your yearbook progress. So if I've got 84 pages, and it'll tell me how much I've done, how much have I submitted. It will also have my sales right down here. So a couple of things. Manage here, some stuff that you guys will probably be looking at now and again. So if you want to upload a student list, this is where you would do that. If you get a student list, an email list from your school, so that you can send out reminders to parents to order, reminders to parents that they need to finish creating their ad. Up here, we've got project users, and I'm actually going to come back to this in a moment. And then over here, just some other stuff that you can click through and take a peek at. Ads manager here. So if I'm doing ads, this is mostly for high schools. I can come into the ads manager, and if I had people that had already purchased ads, started creating them, it's going to let me know, okay, the status, it's in progress or it's finished. It's going to tell me what name, how many pages worth of ads I've got, my revenue, my number of ads sold, and I can come in here and look at the ads, approve the ads, and then ultimately download them and move them over into my project. But from the same spot, if you've got any typos or any like slight little changes that you want to make to the ads, you can go right in there, make that change before you approve it, and send it into the project. Over here in Build a Book, order/download supplies. So if you're looking for things for your staff or marketing supplies or whatever it might be, you can come into order/download supplies. I'm usually happy to get this stuff for you as well. It's something I try and do. So you can come in and take a peek at some point, see if there's anything that might be of value, and that's where you find it. Also over here, Encore resources, a great place to check out. We've got the user guide, and you should be getting your kits, and that will also have a physical user guide in there, but you can find the digital copy right here, and then just some other links. And then if you come down here towards the Buzz Academy stuff, this is some recently created content that's going to be really helpful. Intro to Encore, getting started, Encore and Studio Balfour. So a lot of this stuff is going to be covered in more depth in these videos, so just know that these exist. And feel free to go, if you find something useful, again, you can show it with your class. The Simply Create covers. So you're going to find all of our cover designs down here, the previewer, where you can choose one of the designs and add a background color and design color so you can get an idea of what it would look like. They'll email you a PDF. Then you kind of have that. You can send that to me. We can make modifications. And then all of these resources over here. So again, I just kind of suggest, I'm not going to take you through all this stuff, but if you have any questions, like, hey, Sam, what's easy picks? I'm happy to bring you up to speed. Sales and orders, this is where you'll just see how your store is set up. Sales dashboard, so I don't have anything in here right now, but if I go into my sales dashboard, and you've got a store set up, it's going to tell me how many books I've sold, my revenue. I can also go down here to these distribution reports, and I could go to the distribution report. So at the end of the school year, when you want to pull a list of everybody that's bought a book, did they get any accessories? What did they purchase? Who do I need to get it to? This is the place that you're going to find that. E-marketing, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff that doesn't often get used, but is super helpful. So again, I would just take a peek through, and if there's something you have questions about, let me know. Education over here, so just different things that are going to be helpful to kind of help you expand upon the project and then what more you can do with it. There's some really good stuff in these like slideshows and worksheets. So whether it be you want to do a slideshow with your students that will maybe give them some tips on how to take photos or how to move things around on the page, or different tips of how you can make things look organized on the page. A lot of really good stuff in there. So that's just the basic rundown, and we're going to stop it there. But hopefully this was helpful. Thanks.